Now, expectations were high when Nairobi entered a new dispensation of leadership back in March this year. And ever since, Nairobi Metropolitan Service's Director General, Mohamed Badi, has been a man under scrutiny as his first 100 days in office is up for audit. Now, one of the key deliverables within that milestone period was to implement the urban mobility plan that would see the construction of non-motorized transport facilities and new bus termini. Victoria Rubadiri reports on the ever-elusive task of decongesting one of Africa's most densely populated capitals.
The green city in the sun. Over the years, the skyline has changed, featuring several high-rise buildings, an indication of a city growing in leaps and bounds. Nairobi boasts a population of roughly 4.5 million, and the individual at the helm of its development is this man, Nairobi Metropolitan Service's Director General, Mohamed Badi. Since his appointment by President Uhuru Kenyatta in March this year, NMS Director General Badi has been racing against time to meet some key deliverables. One is decongesting one of the continent's most densely populated cities.
Once we are able to identify the parking sites for vehicles, that is the first one. This one we expect that within the next 1 year, most of the vehicles that come to town, especially public service vehicles, have parking outside CBD.
This plan of decongesting the city by phasing out or banning PSVs from the CBD is not new. It dates back to 2004, when the late Transport Minister John Mishuki, credited with bringing sanity to the matatu sector, tried to phase them out of the CBD and failed. Then again in 2008 by the then local government minister in the Grand Coalition government, Uhuru Kenyatta. And again in 2014 under the then Transport Cabinet Secretary Michael Kamau. The two attempts by former Governor Evans Kidero in 2015 and 2016 were short-lived. In 2017 and 2018, Governor Mike Sonko, who ironically opposed his predecessor's attempt to ban PSVs, tried the same and failed. Nonetheless, it's a plan that NMS is soldiering on with. We're here at one of the proposed bus termini along Desai Road in Ngara. So the whole idea behind this is to create parking space for PSVs to avoid them going into the CBD, all part of the decongesting plan. It will host primarily PSVs coming from the central region. Now, as much as the locals welcome the new development, it's caused quite a bit of disruption.
Hii haitatusaidia. Wakitoa magari huko zote wazilete hapa without a proper plan, currently as it is, hawatatusaidia hata kidogo.
Matatu zenyewe nani watakuwa wanaunda? Wanatuambia tuende Ruiru. Gari zitakuwa zinakaa huko Ruiru ndio sisi wenyewe tukuje kunini.
Nairobi Metropolitan Transport Authority board member Edwins Mukabana is no stranger to the fierce opposition by matatu players and knows all too well the frustrations of implementing a decongestion plan for the city.
The biggest stumbling block has been the politician, because these things need political goodwill. If you get a good champion, a good political personality with the right drive, then public transport will be sorted tomorrow.
Despite the hurdles, it appears the urban mobility plan, that is a joint project between Namata and NMS, is taking shape. These pedestrian walkways and dedicated cycling lanes along Kenyatta Avenue are evidence of that, with the same happening on Wabera Street and Muindi Mbingu Street. It is an ambitious undertaking and certainly one that will take more than just 100 days. This time appears to be different, with change actually being witnessed on the ground. Only time will tell whether NMS was the missing piece in Nairobi's development jigsaw puzzle. Victoria Rubadiri, Citizen TV.